What's up, Taurus? Bow. All right, so we're about to jump into you guys' reading. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Now, as you can see, obviously, I'm in a brand new scenery. I just had to get out. And the 3 signs that I did today, they all had kind of messages that relate to me kind of being outside of the box. And that's what a lot of you guys are coming into. A lot of you guys are going to be asked tremendously to step out of your comfort zone, okay? And like I was saying, like usually I am in a specific place. You know, you get accustomed to seeing things done a certain way. You get into your ways, and then you get, sometimes for some people, stuck, or you get into a routine, or you start to create certain habits, right? So some of y'all are coming into a time right now where you're going to be asked to break. And what I'm also getting is a lot of your routines are about to get disrupted. And what you need to know is that you need to go with the flow. If something changes, you change with it, okay? Don't get mad, don't get bent out of shape, just go with it. For some of you guys, you may run into some news or some information that at first it may seem disturbing, but if you just give it a moment, things are going to turn or shift, even if it's just your perspective. And things will manifest differently just because you change your mind. And a lot of y'all, I'm getting that it's not what happens to you, it's how you react to what happens to you, okay? So I'm going to be pulling let me start with these. These are the Doreen Virtue's Life Purpose Oracle cards. I'm going to pull one of these for overall vibe, sense, and energy of maybe life purpose or career. Then I'm going to pull one of these oracle cards to talk about an overall sense or vibe for you, or something that may be coming towards you from someone else. All right. So Doreen Virtues, I got this exact same card for, who was it? Aquarius. Writing. Some of y'all are fantastic writers. I think right now, especially with what's going on, a lot of people being able to be home and stuff, this is what's supposed to be happening. Can y'all see that? You're supposed to be writing, okay? Some of y'all have, listen, I pulled out my journals from 4 years ago, and everything that I said, I'm doing now, and I've been shocked, okay? In my Patreon, I'm going to start showing those writings and showing what I wrote and exactly how I did it and all the type of ways that I wrote, but I'm going to be breaking that down, okay? Because writing is so powerful. You would be so surprised what you can manifest and bring into existence when you write it down, okay? So you guys who are writers, if you write music, if you write books, if you write poetry, if you write scripts and stage plays, and whatever it is that you write, you are being told at this time that you got the green light to do it, okay? Now, this says you heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write, okay? Now, this is huge because it's connected to that self-esteem. A lot of people right now are being shown, when you sit down, when you get quiet, when quarantine happens, you are going to go into yourself. And do you know a lot of y'all went into yourself and found out you was a lot more special than you thought? You had a lot more talent in you than you initially realized. And this self-esteem card says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. And a lot of y'all are getting to that edge, to that bubble, like where if I really just step outside of this comfort zone and I really just take that leap, I might be able to do some things to change my life. But little do you know, whatever it is that you're about to do, it's about to change other people's lives around you. It's kind of like that thing, if you make it, they all make it, okay? If you make it, your family make it. If you get the money, your kids got the money. Your parents got the money. Some of y'all got stepkids, or you know, you got little cousins, or you got I don't know, aunties and uncles and a whole bunch of people who are looking at you to make it. And if you make it, they make it. So for some of y'all, you are the golden child, and you got the magic touch, and it's your birthday, boy. Though you can't tell me nothing on my birthday. I feel like Super Mario, you know, when he hit the that star and he started becoming invincible, and he gets some music, and if anything stepped to him, they'd be like, bloop, bloop, and they fall off, right? So some of y'all are about to step into that power, all because you believe in yourself, okay? So let's go ahead, let's get to the spread. And it's something about the box too. I'm getting this vision. Uh-oh, here we go. So there's this box. Someone's standing in the box. A door, a magical door opens, and someone has the ability to run out. Now, everyone else in the box is like, we're not running out of this box. We don't know what's outside that box. It could be a monster outside of the box. And you're like, you know what? I want to take my chances. I want to go. Because you think you hear like carnival music in an amusement park. And they're like, no, them people are screaming. You're like, yeah, because it's a roller coaster. They're like, no, they're in torture. You're like, no, they're having fun. Y'all going back and forth. And finally, you like, I'm finna go right to the edge of this door. And I'm going to go look and see. I'm finna get out of this box. And as soon as you get ready to jump out, here comes somebody with that arm and they snatch you back. So for a lot of y'all, you're going to have to be quiet about your next move, okay? Let's see what we got right now. What's happening? Ooh, the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups, this could be someone that you have in your life right now. This could also be that person who is the one who's grabbing, snatching you back. But the Queen of Cups can also be that one who is, because she's a nurturer. She's kind. She's loyal, okay? Queen energy. So she got her stuff together, okay? So this is either your energy, what you're coming into, or this is one of those people like in that box with you. You can have people saying, go ahead, do your thing. You can try it. Or you can have those people who are looking at you like, you better not do it because this and that is going to happen, and consequence and fear. So we're going to go back and clarify who this person is. But again, for some of you all, this is who you are becoming. The Queen of Cups is very nurturing, loyal, and kind to other people because she is that first to herself. So a lot of you guys are coming into this new existence of self-love, of self-appreciation, really learning and understanding your gifts of the soul, and being able to take care of other people because you take care of yourself first. All right. Wow. That 10 of Pentacles wanted to jump over. That's that generational wealth right there. But I do want to move on to what is going on behind the scenes. There are some things happening that you may or may not be aware of. So let's go to the background. What's happening behind the scenes? Okay. Wow. This wants to jump out. 6 of Swords. I just heard a way is being prepared for you. Somebody needs a way out of something, whether it's a job you don't want to work, a relationship you don't want to be in, a friendship you don't want to be tied to. There is a way being provided for you. Remember I was saying something about that box and then that magical door just so happens to open up. Some of y'all about to have a magical door of impossibility open up. Okay. And you're going to be asked to move towards that thing. But the thing about it is moving towards that thing is uncertain. Because there's no guarantee. There's no rule book. There's no instruction manual. It's all faith. So some of you guys are going to be asked to take a leap of faith, knowing that this door was open for you, and a way was being provided for you. Okay. So behind the scenes in the spirit realm, something is being worked out on your behalf for you to get away, in a sense, get away from a bad group, get away from the person who's pulling you back, get out of a bad relationship. All right. Let's see what we got going on that is working for you during this time. What is your benefits? What can you use? Ooh, 2 of Wands. Now, this is showing somebody who is stuck between two options, who is bound. To me, this is representing that person who is trying to choose between, do I leave out of this room or do I stay here? And what I'm getting for this is like that not planning, but it's like, let me make sure. Like, let me make sure I'm not crazy first. And I think that's what the holdup is, because it's like I know that at any given time I can just untie myself and move forward. I mean, this person does have a free arm. Okay, one arm is tied, one leg is tied, but all this person has to do is reach up and untie themselves. So it's kind of like you got the choice to either sit in that room and let that person hold you back, or you got the choice to let go and move forward. Okay, so I guess your whole benefit right now is the fact that you got choices and you got options. Now, you may not be too confident about the choice that leads to you taking a leap of faith or moving out of that comfort zone, but it doesn't mean that choice is not available. Let us see, what is the fear? What is the holdback? What is the thing that is, a disadvantage during this time? That 7 of Pentacles came out in reverse. Now, usually I just read them all upright unless they come out like that, because all these cards are upright. So for this one to come out in reverse, it's telling us something. This is telling us that your gifts, your skills, your talents, the things that you should be nurturing, you are not. You are probably pouring into other people at this time who either may not need it or aren't benefiting from it the way that a different group would, if that makes any sense. Like, I could sit here and I can read tarot cards to my Bible study group. I don't go to Bible study no more, but if I had a Bible study group, I can read tarot cards to the Bible study group, right? It wouldn't be as effective because they would be like, ooh, she going to hell. Ooh, what's she doing? Ooh, 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 right? They'll do all of that. So they wouldn't receive it. But if I come to YouTube and I talk to you, you're going to receive it. Right? So I can pour into you because it's an endless well of like receptivity. Okay. You receive it. But some of y'all have been pouring into people, groups, maybe even bad thoughts, low thoughts about yourself that are not as effective as if you pour in somewhere else. Okay. I hope that makes sense. If I'm giving my time, energy, effort at a job, and I'm not being as effective as I could be if I went and started my own business. Okay. See, that kind of thing. The place where spirit wants you to really pour your time, your energy, your effort, your resources. It's like, maybe you're not there, or maybe the self-esteem is not as high. Maybe you don't believe in the gifts of the soul that you really do possess. So you're not putting all that talent. So for example, let's say you sing. Oh, I'll never be Beyonce, so I'm not going to sit here and practice. I'm not going to, sing along on the radio. I'm not going to sing, or go to the studio and record anything. I'm not going to do it. Meanwhile, you could be Beyonce, your own version, successful, generational wealth, that kind of stuff. Just because you're not Beyonce doesn't mean you're not you. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of you all are being asked, see, with that writing, oh, I'll never have a bestseller or whatever. So you got to make sure that you're putting in the area that's going to get you out. Wow. Put in what's going to get you out. What would get you out of that room? The room is a big old box with a magical door that is open for you. What's going to get you out? Is it faith? Is it letting go of people who hold you back? Let us see. Let's talk about the final outcome of this thing. Ooh, okay. Oh, can you see that? That's the Magician. So the Magician is talking about you realizing the power is in your own hands and you creating. See, I like the Magician because he can create something out of nothing. And if you just listen, you will get the nothing that you create something out of, I guess. Okay. For example, the Dream Academy. Nobody gave me that. Nobody on this planet said, hey, you should do. No, that was all from within. That was an intuitive download. That was from the Lord. Okay. So a lot of y'all are about to get that secret information or those downloads or those ideas that will get you out of the box. And guess what? When you're the Magician, you don't have to go running through no door. You can snap your finger. Remember, what's her name? I Dream of Jeannie Pound. She do like that. And she's in another world. She's in another room. She's in another realm. Okay. And a lot of y'all getting ready to do that. You're about to understand that your gifts of the soul is your magic wand. And that's your way out. Okay, let us see. I want to go back around. I want to clarify these things. So, Queen of Cups. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Humor. Okay, so this person helps you see the brighter side of life. You may have a friend, a co-worker. This can even be like a mom figure too, who helps you to see things from a happier perspective. I think I got this card for Aquarius, where it's like in a time right now where it can be so much crying and it can be so much pain and we have so much that we can be upset about. It's like, well, what can we find to be happy about? And either the Queen of Cups in you is helping you to shift perspective because it's not about what happens. It's about how you react to what happens. Or this person is in your life to teach you that. Okay. Looking at the brighter side. That's what it said. Did I read this? I choose to focus on the brighter side of life. All right. Let us go ahead and let's get to this behind the scenes. So a way is being provided for you. And if you can just listen or just tune in, you will see this way is being provided for you. Ooh, can you read that? That says abundance. A lot of you all, the way towards abundance is being provided for you. And all he got to do is roll the boat. You feel me? And a lot of y'all, like the going with the flow. Didn't I tell you didn't I say something about going with the flow? Whatever shifts, whatever happens, just go with the flow. You see how that person is just going with the flow, going with the current, and they're going to flow themselves right into abundance, because that is the way that is being prepared for you. The magical door that I keep telling you about, this is where it wants to take you. This is what happens when you go out there. I'm trying to tell you, this is what happens when you go out there. Okay? It's scary. They screaming because they terrified. No, they screaming because they're on a roller coaster having the time of their life. Okay? It says, I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire into this physical reality. Okay? So that's what's brewing behind the scenes that you ain't even aware of. A way is being provided for you, and that way is being led to abundance. So let us see what is working for you. Remember, we were talking about the two wands. You got these options. You got choices. This card generally is represented by someone standing at a fork in a road. You can go this way or you can go that way. But it's your choice, okay? Your choice. Some of y'all don't even realize you have a choice. You just may think, oh, life gave me this and life gave me that. But the way that magician at the end is set up, it's like, no, you have a choice. Let's see. Oh, judgment. Ooh, remember I was saying that you want to make sure you're not crazy first. Like, let me make sure I'm not crazy, right? Okay, I know I got this gift. I know I maybe almost kind of be special a little bit. But am I sure if I go out here, I'm not going to just embarrass myself? Okay, I told you, you having a good balance of being sane, but then being totally crazy, because you have to be both to like pursue dreams and go out there and do stuff. So it says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. I told you this is represented by that fork in the road. So this person has to choose a path. You have to choose a path. And you've been using your good judgment, okay, before you make those choices and decisions, okay? So some of y'all are not going to fall flat on your face because you're not going to jump straight out there. You're going to make sure, you know, kind of like if you walked up to a pool, you got some people who just going to jump in. It's like, hey, sink or swim. And then you got some people who going to go by the stairs and they're going to dip their toe in first and make sure that the water is okay. Yeah, that kind of thing. All right? Either way, it's fine for me. Sometimes I jump in, sometimes I dip my toe in. But some of y'all, like our scenario, some of y'all about to take your step towards that door and look around. Some of y'all just gonna run straight out. Okay? But either way, we coming up out of the comfort zone. Now, what is the dilemma? What's not working at this time? Baby, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. That means we got to put more energy, more time, more effort into those things that are going to grow and bring that generational wealth, that are going to help you ultimately fulfill your purpose. So let's talk about that. Disadvantage at this time. Ooh, yikes. Envy. Now, funny. What did I just say about that person in the room? They're going to grab you by your arm. Did I say envy? I told you that already. They're going to grab you by your arm and pull you back. Don't you go out there. That's scary. Don't go outside your comfort zone. Not because, like, they don't believe in you. See, that's what some of y'all got to understand. It's not because they don't believe in you. It's because they believe in you. I'm going to say that again. It's not because they don't believe in you. It's because they believe in you. So you got some people who will snatch you back because they know I myself cannot attain a certain level. I don't have what it is that Taurus have. Whatever gift of the soul that you possess, this person, these people know that they don't have it. But they also know that you still kind of unsure. So if the jealousy in me don't want you to succeed, then some way, somehow, I have to hold you back. Okay, so we got to be aware. This is why I do these readings, because some people be like, how come I can't pop up? How come I can't succeed? It's because, number one, you got to believe in yourself by putting the skill, the energy, the time, the effort into it. And then you got to get away from the people who don't allow you the time to do this, or who, you know, don't make you feel abundant. Don't make you feel like you possess the gifts of the soul. They may treat you a certain kind of way to keep your mind frame in a box so that you don't look at yourself like you as special as you are. But anyway, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So some of y'all need to know that if you get rid of some jealous energy around you or some jealous people, then you'll be able to look at yourself in a different light. I dare you do a 21-day challenge with certain people in your life that you may feel like this person is holding me back, or this person may be a little jealous of me. Get away from it and disconnect for 21 days and see what happens. Now let's talk about this magician. The magician inside of you is ready to manifest something that they said is impossible. Okay, so let's talk about that. Perseverance. This is talking about you keep trying even though it doesn't look like something's going to happen. Okay, it's like, how do you keep getting up swinging? How do you keep pushing even when all of us have quit? How do you keep believing even though it's never happened for anyone else around us? Why do you keep doing that? Well, it's because you guys are really, 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 really waking up. That, hold on, wait a minute now. I'm just not your average person now. I might be a little special. I might be a little chosen. Some of y'all are really like, it's real, like, and I'm getting this realization where it's kind of like let's say you 16 years old and you realize you're Oprah, right? You realize, like, you went to alternate reality, you saw how successful Oprah was, and then you ended back up at your 15, 16-year-old self, and you realize, oh, that's me? Oh my God. Wait a minute. I'm me? Oh my God. Now, once you start doing like that, okay, boom, you there, okay? Now you know. So now you got to keep walking in that, okay? And you can't let nobody break that. That's going to happen. Jay-Z felt like that. Beyonce felt like that. Rihanna felt like that. Everybody at some point be like, it's me. It's me. And a lot of y'all finna get that. It's me. Okay? So that is what I get for you, Taurus. Happy birthday. Oh, snap. Happy birthday to all the Tauruses. Okay, that's why I did y'all video a little bit earlier this time. But yes, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you all. Make sure you keep fighting, keep pursuing. And I'll see you guys in the next video.